All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. And let us invite our friends and do the good work for today. Today we have a topic which is 10 reasons Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the best prophet of all time. You see, when I saw such a title in an article, I was wondering why even somebody believe in a God, his name is Allah. He is speaking about the best prophet. It's like Allah has many cars, have Lamborghini, Porsche, Jaguar, Mercedes Benz, but his favorite is Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. You know, in order to understand the religion, we have to understand the logic of this religion. If Muslims they claim that the target of Islam is to worship Allah, what do you mean exactly by saying Muhammad is the best of the prophets? Are you saying Allah could not make better? Are you saying that Allah he installed additional feature in this prophet? Are you saying that Allah upgraded the processor of the prophet? So what make Muhammad the best of the prophets? Especially the Muslims, when they say the best of the prophets, they are talking about the best of Muslim prophet, which means he is the best between his own brothers, who they are the prophets. Brothers and sisters, let me introduce to you Prophet Muhammad, the best of the prophets of Allah. I mean, that is something. Not only I find it silly and stupid, I find that you Muslims, you worship a man because you are not even talking about your God no more. You are talking about your prophet. If all the Muslim prophet are Muslim prophet, so what do you mean that Muhammad is the best of the prophets? In which way? We are going to review an article together. Please invite your friends, guys, everybody. And by the end of the debate, we are going to give you hijab. If you are a Muslim and you call us and you win, we will give you a hijab. Not the hijab of Mimi hijab. The funny Muhammad hijab, he's saying Christian Prince, he have a problem with the burqa. That's why he speaks from behind the burqa. The funny, his last name is hijab, which means burqa. I mean, can you explain to us why even the Muslims they call you such a name? Muhammad burqa? That's an insult. But anyway, even your God, he speaks from behind the burqa, and the Quran says so. Let us go and see the article, shall we? This is the article in the front of us. 10 reasons Prophet Muhammad was the prophet, or was the best prophet of all time. As a Muslim, it's a mandatory that we believe that in all prophets and messengers of God, without making any distinction between them. I mean, how stupid the article is. You just said he is the best of the prophet and you should not make any distinction between them. How you just said Muhammad is the best of the prophets and you are saying it from the beginning. As Muslims, we should not make any distinction between them. I mean, this is really very smart. And by the way, I don't blame you, because even the Quran says so. All of them have believed in Allah and his messengers and his books, his messengers. We make no distinction between any of his messengers. Hmm. But there's a contradiction here in the Quran. And the contradiction is appear in the same article. In the same article, in the same chapter, it says that we don't make distinction between prophet. But then we go few line down, we will see the article saying, nevertheless, although we make no distinction in terms of believing that all prophets and messengers were sent by God, whether it be Adam, I find it very silly that Adam was a prophet. Can you tell me the prophecy of Prophet Adam? What Prophet Adam he prophesy? Let it go, let it go. Noah and Abraham and Moses, Jesus, and of course Muhammad. We do in fact favor certain prophets among others. Those messengers, some of them caused to exceed others. Among them were those whom Allah spoke, and He raised some of them in a degree. I told you, Allah, He don't hire a prophet equally. Everybody have a rank, and everybody he have a pay rank. So some of them they are high, some of them they are not. But in the other verse in chapter 285, he says he don't distinguish between them. But here he says he elevates some above others. And by the way, the translation here is not accurate, but we will let it go. On saying this, we as Muslims wholeheartedly believe that Prophet Muhammad was the greatest of all prophets due to many evidence available. I like it when a Muslim he say evidence. I mean, who can beat that evidence? Can you? I mean, do you even dare? Do you dare to say Muhammad is not the best of the prophet? Who dare? Who dare? Who dare? Come on. Was the greatest of all prophets due to many evidence available. We have compiled a list of 10 the strongest signs that proves this along with their accompanying reference. Muslims proving things by reference. That is strange. Allah states in the Quran, Muhammad is not the father of any of your men, but he is the apostle of God and the seal of the prophets, and God has full knowledge of all things. Yeah, we notice that. This is your God. He says stupid things in the Quran about how he created the baby, how he created the mountains, how he created the earth. The sperm of the man came in from the backbone, the sperm of the woman came in from the ribs. I mean for sure, all knowing. It was narrated, the messenger of Allah said, I am the last of the prophets, and there's no prophet after me. That's it. Allah is going to mute. Allah is going to mute. And by the way, Muhammad, he said too that Allah created when he spoke to the donkey Ya'fur, Ya'fur, he told him that Allah created 60 donkeys from his family, and he is the last donkey for the last prophet, and that makes sense. I mean, 60 donkeys, He is giving the Quran the final revelation of God. So this is one number reason one why he is the greatest prophet. Number one, he is the final messenger sent by God for the entire humanity. But I don't know, I find this is very silly and very stupid of you to say, because the Quran say something different. How Muhammad is sent to the entire humanity, and the Quran said the following. Chapter 14, verse number 4. The Quran said, we never send a messenger who did not speak the tongue of his people that he may explain to them, which means, you know, the word of God. So what we see here, that the Quran saying that Allah will never and never send a messenger unless he is from the people speaking the language of the people. So that will break the Quran when you say Muhammad is a messenger for all mankind, and Muhammad don't speak the language of all mankind, and he is not from the all mankind. That's mean your Quran is being silly. Okay, we have a guy, his name is Hamid Abdul Qadir. Keep calling, he's going crazy. Let us see what this guy he want. Abdul Qadir, how are you, Abdul Qadir? Take it easy, relax, Abdul Qadir. Here we go. Hello.
Fucking nigger. Fucking.
Here we go. All right. If there is any Muslim would like to call us and express his feeling and his racism, you are welcome. Okay. Let us see. If you are a Muslim, you would like to call me, give me a text, and we will see if we can give you a call. All right. I'm trying just to follow up with those messages we receive in Skype, which is endless messages. And I think people, they think I will be able to read all of this. Anyway, so how Muhammad is a messenger sent to all mankind, my friend, yet the Quran confirmed that we never sent a messenger. You see what it says, we never? We never send a messenger unless he is from the people speaking the tongue of the people. So how Muhammad is a messenger for mankind? Do we have any Muslim want to explain to us this contradiction? This is a huge contradiction. You Muslims, you suffer from, and I challenge any one of you to answer us. In order for Muhammad to be a messenger for mankind, he have to speak the language of all mankind based on this verse. And your God Allah saying he never sent, never, no exception. And he is giving, actually the Quran here is giving a logical explanation which makes sense, which unusual, that so he might explain the word of God for them. That makes sense. If you go in the hadith, you will see that Muhammad explained that even the Quran in Arabic is not good enough for the Arab to understand. Let us show you. Muhammad, he claimed, and for sure we know, we explained before why Muhammad he said that. Muhammad, he cannot repeat the same lie twice. So each time he quote a verse from the Quran, he say it differently. And later when he got busted, the Muhammad, he have to come with an excuse saying that, oh, I asked Allah to give me the Quran in 7 ways. Which mean it doesn't matter really how many times I repeat it to you and you find differences, don't worry, be happy. It's just how Allah he give it to me in different ways. But by doing this, Muhammad, he got himself busted. Read carefully. Jibreel came to Muhammad and he said to him, Allah has commanded you to recite to your people the Quran in one dialect. And here I find it very funny to say one dialect. I mean, since when the word of God is going to fit with the dialect or not? I mean, the Quran says that God, He will send you the Quran or send you the book in a language of your people. It doesn't matter what dialect is that. I mean, this is silly. And you know, even if we speak different dialect in Arabic, that will not change anything. Still, we can understand each other. Because you know, it's not really something I mean, it is silly to say that the God, He will give us 7 dialect. Like imagine we live in Scotland, and in Scotland there is a town, the north side of the town, they speak a dialect, and the south is no, so Allah now He will send 2 Quran in 2 dialect, in Scotch Thailand, a dialect. I mean, this is silly. Because if this is the case, if Allah is willing to send 7 dialect, because the Arab will not understand if we send it in one dialect, that's mean He have to send the Quran in every language in the world, in many dialect too, not only in one language but in many dialect, because every language have many dialect. So look how silly Muhammad here to cover his ass with his lies. So he said, the angel came to me and he said to me, Allah command you to recite the Quran to your people in one dialect. Upon this he said, which means Muhammad, I ask Allah burden and forgiveness. My people are not capable of doing it. So what we understand here, that the Quran in one dialect is not good enough. Is not good enough. Good enough for what? To the people. People will not be able to understood it. Will not be able to maybe to recite it too. And here you find something very stupid in this statement. Anyone notice what is stupid about it? Who of you in the chat will tell me what you notice that there is something stupid in this statement? Anyone? There is something very, very, very funny and very silly and very stupid, and this story does not even fit for a 6-year-old child. If Allah command Muhammad to recite the Quran in one dialect, who is Muhammad to correct Allah and to say to him, oh, hold on, idiot, Habibi, my people are stupid, my people are stupid, brother, they cannot do it in one dialect. Are you kidding me? If Allah command Muhammad to recite the Quran in one dialect, who is Muhammad to correct the decision of Allah? Do we have any Muslim here, any smart Muslim? He want to try his best? If I am Allah and I say to my prophet, I command you to recite the Quran in one dialect, and then I say to you, oh, burden, Allah, burden, come on, my people, do you know what kind of people I have? They are Arab. If you don't know what Arab mean, look at Christian Prince. And Allah, he looked at Christian Prince, he said, oh, okay, I understand now, the situation is very horrible. So what do you want, Muhammad? Muhammad, he said to him, my people are not capable of doing it. Then he came to him in a second time. Who? Jibril. Jibril is the pizza guy. And said, Allah has commanded you that you should recite the Quran to your people into dialect. Aha. So the request of the Prophet Muhammad is approved. Now we have 2 Quran. Muhammad, he looked at the angel and he said to him, I seek burden. I don't have time. I'm going to repeat myself to this God. Allah, he's stupid. He is not getting it yet. I seek burden and forgiveness from Allah. My people will not be able to do so. I mean, hello. I mean, how many times I need to repeat to you? I mean, you are really getting my nerve now. Angel Jibril, go back to Allah and tell him the following. Prophet Muhammad, he just told you before in the previous message that my people are not capable to do so. And now you are giving me to Quran. And again I say to you, my people are not capable to do so. The angel Jibril is just a pizza guy. He do delivery, he don't discuss. You know, he have no business to do in this fight. You know, he's just between, you know, the real estate agent. So Jibril, he put his tail between his legs and he went back to Allah. And he told him what Muhammad said to him. And Jibril came back for the third time and said, Allah has commanded you to recite the Quran in 3 dialect. And now Muhammad supported Shusham. Hey, 3 dialect, not 1 dialect. We have 3 Quran. Muhammad is still not happy, and he was like hitting his head. Unbelievable. What I will do now? What's wrong with this stupid God? I mean, Jibril, Habibi Jibril. Sit down, Habibi, sit down. I want to Jibril to go back to Allah and tell Allah, because remember Muhammad in the beginning of his lifetime as a prophet, somebody threw a rock at his mouth and he lost all his teeth. So only Allah knows how he was able to talk or recite the Quran. Please say to Allah that my people cannot do it. I mean, what's wrong with you? My people are not capable of doing it. Jibril, he was shocked. I mean, what kind of people those people? Why Isa did not say that? Why Musa did not say that? Why Abraham did not say that? Why Noah did not say that? Why only Muhammad saying that my people are not capable? We need 7 Quran. 7 Quran, brother. So the angel, again, he put his tail between his legs and he go back to Allah. What a story. I mean, I like a drama. All Middle Eastern, you know, we have the same nature of Indian, or even Mexican. We are close, and we are very emotional people. We watch a movie and we start crying. The prophet is asking Allah burden for the 3rd time, and Allah is not getting it. Put yourself in the shoes of the prophet now. How you feel? I mean, how you feel that you have a God is stupid? How many times I need to tell him that my people are not capable of doing it? And yet he keeps sending me the messenger, that the Jibril, once after once. And then Muhammad, he said to him again, I ask pardon and forgiveness. Again from Allah. My people would not be able to do it. Then he come to him in the 4th time. I mean, how you feel to be Jibril in that day? Jibril like whiz, 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 whiz. It's like little boy going between Muhammad and Allah. I mean, why Allah don't speak to Muhammad and finish this story? Muhammad is the greatest prophet, but his God don't want to talk to him. Don't you notice with me, Muslims? Why Allah don't inspire Muhammad and tell him what he want, and that's it? And why your God do not know what Muhammad want and need, and that's it? You Muslim, you say to us that Allah is all knowledgeable. Don't Allah knows that first time he sent the angel is not enough, second time is not enough, third time is not enough, fourth time is not enough, fifth time is not enough, sixth time is not enough? Hello? Hello? I am really impressed with the knowledge of your God. He knows everything, not like us. And then after many trips, Jibril, finally Allah, he reached the point he said to Muhammad, Allah has commanded you to recite the Quran in 7 dialects. And not only that, and not only that, not only 7 dialects. Look what he said at the end. And in whichever dialect they would recite, they would be right. Oh boy, my backbone hurt from laughing. I will never be able to have a sperm anymore because the Quran says the backbone is where the sperm is coming. My backbone is okay. I think it's okay. I hope so. I called the insurance company, asked them, "Do you have insurance about over the backbone?" They said, "Which bone?" I said, "The chicken bone." "What, the backbone? Don't you know what the backbone?" If you do not know what the backbone, go and check the Quran, brother. Even doctors, they could not find out what is the backbone. The backbone is the last bone in your ass, in your spine. That is the backbone. This is little tiny one. This is where the sperm coming from. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Now listen. As long Allah at the end finally he says, and whichever dialect they would recite, it would be right. Why he didn't say that from the beginning? What the point of saying one dialect, two dialect, three dialect? As long at the end you will say, and whatever dialect they will recite, it's fine. That's mean we can change the Quran, because if I have different dialect from you, then I will change the words of the Quran to fit with my dialect. Hmm? Do we have any Muslim here? And now, based on this story, which absolutely true story, Prophet he never lie. How a Muslim from Pakistan he can recite the Quran in one dialect, if the Arab they cannot recite the Quran and they cannot understood the Quran and they cannot are not capable of doing anything about the Quran unless it is in 7 dialect. The Arab themselves who speak the language, who this is their first native language, they cannot and they are not capable of doing it. How a Pakistani guy or Ahmed Didat, you guys remember the video of Ahmed Didat I played just a few days ago, where Ahmed Didat he said, "Me myself I don't speak Arabic." Did you remember? How this guy is a scholar of Islam but he don't know Arabic? Unbelievable. I mean, here we go. Look at this guy, a Muslim. He is threatening me in the judgment day. I would like to see your faces in the judgment day. Let me tell you what will happen to our faces according to the judgment day of Islam. Allah will make me black, and I cannot wait to be black, my friend. Muslim wa aftakhir, proud to be Muslim. Is it true that Allah will make all of us black because we do not believe in Islam? Which make me very happy. Finally, I will find a girlfriend. I mean, you see a guy, he's black, he have a girlfriend. Poor me, I am white, I don't have a girlfriend. This is not fair. So finally, Allah will make me a black as a penalty. This is a reward for me, my friend. What kind of God he will make us black in the judgment day? And what's wrong with being black, and why being black is a penalty in the cult of Islam? Can you answer, Abdul? I will tell you, because your Islam cult is a racist cult. Any Muslim? Who is a Muslim would like to call us? Who is a smart Muslim would like to call us? I hope I'm not insulting you by saying smart Muslim, because as I notice, a Muslim, they get offended. It doesn't matter what I say, even if I say smart Muslim. Anyone? So your final prophet, not only he is the greatest prophet, he is the greatest God. Because as you see, based on this, you're a prophet, he knew what it fit with mankind, while your God, he did not know. It's you're a prophet who correct Allah 7 times. Your Allah is being limited in knowledge, so he think it's okay to recite the Quran by the first time. Muhammad, he said to Allah, excuse my French, are you an idiot or what? My people are not capable of doing it. Who is the one saying to Allah, my people are not capable of doing it? Muhammad. That's mean Allah, he made the wrong decision 7 times in this story. And if you read the story carefully, it is not Allah who approve Islam, it is Muhammad who approve it. Because Allah, he said 1 time, Muhammad, he say no, then Allah, he made it twice, Muhammad say no. Allah make a Quran 3 times, Muhammad, he said no. Allah make Quran 4 times, Muhammad, he say no. 5 times, he say no. 6 times, he say no. 7 times, Muhammad, he say okay. So who is the God of Islam and who is the prophet in this story? Anyone? Anyone, just to let you know, anyone send me images, my your my I have a software will block your message right away in Skype and will block you. So don't try to send me pictures. No file will be accepted. Do we have any Muslim here want to say to us what's happening here? Don't you notice that this is something stupid and your prophet is correcting your God? Please guys, maintain a good language in the chat. We don't want to be low in our speeches and our talk. Let us be smart and let us be kind and respectful. We don't respect false teaching, no, but there's no need to use bad language. Can you mention the contradiction of Bilal, who was, guys, why always people they do the following? Look, we are talking about the Quran and Allah being a prophet of God, and this is the title of our video and this is the topic, and then we switch to Bilal. Don't be like Muhammad. Muhammad, he suffered from the flight of thoughts. We are talking about this. Focus with me in this. If we're done, we can go to different topic, no problem. Do we have any Muslim he have any idea how a prophet of God he correct the God of this prophet, and why the God of this prophet he is being an idiot, and why he is even disrespecting the poor angel Jibreel? How much gas Jibreel he spent going between 7 heaven down to earth? And by the way, according to the Quran, Jibreel he need 1,000 years to go up and 1,000 years to go down. So how Jibreel was able to come down and mention the 7 messages to Muhammad? And here, by the way, we have another problem. Let us go first with the first one. In chapter 32, verse number 5, it says, He regulates all affair from high to low. From high to low. Hey, hold on. The earth is not a flat, my friend. So why always Allah, he assumed that he is high? I mean, what high exactly is? Just to make it simple for you. Is that metaphorical or this is physical? No, this is physical. And we can prove that. If the earth is a dot, it's just a dot, small, tiny ball in the space, like this. And if we are surrounded from all direction by empty space, so what is high and what is low? Guys, do you understand what I'm saying? Do I need to open Google Earth? Let me open Google Earth. Hold on. I know. I am the only scientist here. By the way, I work with NASA for like 87 years. But then I decided to leave them because I found that they are hiding that the moon was split two pieces. I told them this is not right. We have to tell the public. They said no, we cannot tell the public. I said either you tell the public that the moon is split two pieces or I'm going to retire. And they said to me, okay, no problem. You are retarded, not retired. Go away. And this is what happened. You know, I retarded. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. So if we go to Google Earth, Google Earth. Overview. Earth. What is that? Hold on. Let's see how we can go to the Google Earth. More from the Earth source. Google Earth. Okay. What is the Earth in Google Earth? Do you think the Earth is missing now? Earth and the web. Okay, let's see here. Okay. This one, it shows me to Google. I look like it open only with, okay, let me open the Google Earth itself in the software. I have it as a software. Allah, he sent me 7 Google Earth. I told him 1 Google Earth is not enough. He sent me 7. You know, he learned from Muhammad that those Arab, they don't like anything unless it's 7. So he said to himself, I'm not going to send Jibreel 7 times. And he keeps saying to me, it's not enough, it's not enough, it's not enough. So he sent me 7 Google. And that's it. So this is Google Earth. Look with me, Abdul. This is Google Earth. And the Earth, when I say above, depend where I am located is above. As an example, if I am located in this area, here, above is here. If I am located in this area, the above is here. If I am located in this area, the above is here. So Allah, he controlled the earth and the heaven from above to down. Okay, where is Allah? Which above and which is down? Unless your God Allah, he think the earth is a flat. Correct? Unless he think the earth is a flat. If remember, there's a hadith where Muhammad he said that Allah he come down every third part of the night. Every third part of the night. Let us go to the hadith and check it out. And this is Sahih hadith. So Muslim cannot say, you know, Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim. Allah apostle, and look guys here, I mean look how Muhammad, how great he is. He have many degree. Some of you maybe have a PhD. Some of you have a master degree. For me, I have a driver license. But look what Muhammad he have. Allah apostle P B U H. All of those. I mean, I know you are getting dizzy how many degrees he got by that, but I'm obviously this is a very, very high degree, you know. So Allah apostle PBUH anyway, I don't know, let it go. Said our Lord the blessed, the superior, comes every night down. Come down, come down, come down. Come down where? What do you mean come down? And as long he come every night in the third part of the night, that's mean he come down in a 13th place in 13 time. And the 13th place is Muhammad is speaking from the city of Medina or Mecca. We do not know where he said that statement here, but it doesn't make any difference anyway, because simply Medina or Mecca, they are very close to each other, which means the zone time will not change. So here we go. If Muhammad was here, this is Saudi Arabia, and the God of Muhammad is coming down every third part of the night. So Muhammad is here, and Allah come down every third part of the night, and he stand in this option here, the lowest heaven, and he say, who is praying for me so I can answer him? Who is supplicating for me so I can give him? Okay, hold on. Every third part of the night. What is that? Like 4 a.m. in the morning, 3 a.m. in the morning? Let us say 3 a.m. in the morning. So every 3 p.m. in the morning, Allah come down and arrive in this location. 3 a.m. in the morning. And Allah will come down from the 7th heaven all the way to the lowest heaven. So Allah have to pass through 7 stations, like let us, you can say train station, bus station, 7 heavens. You know, Muslim believe there are 7 heavens. So he have to go through heaven number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, so the maximum is 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's one more, and that will be 7. So here Allah is coming down every night from this heaven. We will make it in yellow. To this heaven, we will make it in yellow. And he have to pass through 7 heavens, and then he is in the lowest heavens where we can't find the stars according to the Quran. Because remember, the Quran says that Allah decorated the lowest heaven with the stars, which mean in the other heavens there's no stars. And by the way, this is a scientifically stupid, because the Quran claim that Allah, He made the Quran, made the stars as decoration and as a way to lead us for direction. So which mean all the stars are visible because they are decoration. It's like Christmas tree, Christmas tree. All right. And here again, we notice that Muhammad is saying something very funny, exposing his cult again, about him as a false prophet. Because what is lowest heaven for God? Where is the lowest heaven? And where is the third part of the time? The earth have many, like when it is, if we change, if we show, as you see now, in Saudi Arabia right now, it is night. What is the time in Saudi Arabia right now? Maybe 12 or 1 p.m. or in morning. So like in 2 hours from now or 3 hours from now, Allah will come down. All right. But this is silly. That's mean Allah, He have to come down, up and down. If Muhammad, he mean it really, and he knew that the earth is flat, that's mean Allah, He have to keep going up and down, because we have many tunes, time zone. Secondly, what kind of God He need to come down every night to ask who are praying for me? Isn't He all knowing? I thought Allah is all knowing. Why He need to come down? I will explain to you. And I told you before, I made many videos about phone reception. Don't ever buy any reception from AT&T. Their reception is the worst. And Allah did not listen to me. So He bought his phone plan from AT&T. And because of such a mistake, Allah cannot receive any prayer if he is in the 7-Eleven heaven. So he have to come down every night, so he might receive your prayer. Otherwise, I challenge any Muslim to tell me what is the point of this drama. Allah have to come. I feel sorry for Allah. I'm so glad I am not Allah. Everybody is asleep except me. I am Allah. I have now to back up my backpack and go down from the 7th heaven to the lowest heaven. Do you know how far the trip? And what is the purpose? It's to say who is asking me? Who is praying for me? Why? Your Allah do not know who is praying to him unless he go down? Hmm? Can you convince me that to be Christian if the prophet? Okay, we have a guy, his name is Muhammad. He is making a challenge for me. Answer, Muhammad, answer. So why you challenge me? You don't want to answer me? Okay. I mean, you challenge me, but you don't want to talk to me. So what is the point of this challenge? Do we have any Muslim here when I explain to us what's going on? Anybody? Any half body? Any Muslim? So look in here, in little review of Islam, we found that everything in Islam proved to us that Islam is a false cult, and Muhammad, he cannot stand with his own explanation, his words of contradictions. Allah in the Quran said, we never send a messenger except in the language of his own people, which means Muhammad cannot be sent to all mankind. Secondly, the hadith confirm, and this is Sahih hadith, that Allah, he sent the Quran in 7 dialects only to the Arab, because the Arab cannot understand it. So how somebody from Pakistan he will understand it? If the Arab needed 7 Quran in order to understand the Quran, and they are the Arab, how a guy like Zakir Naik he will understand the Quran? Bedrageri. There is a person, his name is the Christian Prince, and he always criticized the Quran. First of all, if you are a man, explain to me the Bible. Show me where your God said, I am God worship me, and show me your faith. Be a man and show me your faith. What are your faith? Brother, can you explain to us what's happening? If you are a man, show me your faith. They put me in the corner now. I mean, I don't know what to say. Show me your face. I mean, I don't know really what to say. Do we have any Muslim here? I debunk Islam, I torture Islam, I expose Islam, and Muslims leave Islam, and all the only thing Muslim they have for me, show me your face. Edward Said, he defend Islam. My friend, there is many idiot, what we can say. There's many donkeys like Edward Said, what I can say. I saw many of those donkeys. Do we have any Muslim would like to call us? Anyone? Nobody? Okay. So what we understand from this, that obviously Muhammad is claiming that the earth is a flat, and actually this is mentioned many times in the Quran. There's tons of verses in the Quran, and just to show you the hypocrisy of those who fabricate stories, there's a verse in the Quran. It says the earth, Allah he made it flat. The Muslim they say Allah he made it in the shape of an egg. The same verse it says Allah he made it flat. The liars, there's a guy, his name Zattari Fattari, he's a Muslim kid. He said that the word the haha mean an egg, and the Muslims copy paste since then. Oh boy. But the word the haha mean the opposite. Does not mean anything with the word egg. You donkey, liar. Chapter 79 verse number 30, it says clearly that Allah he made the earth flat. Flat, my friend. Do we have any Muslim would like to call us? Guys, why we have 884 people only watching? Once I saw an app, a woman, she was changing her jeans, and I saw like a couple of thousand watching. Should I change my jeans? Should I bring a version to change her jeans? That will bring more people to watch. I mean, the word today is really perverted words. A little girl, she show her ass wearing short skirt. You will find 10,000 people watching. A person he spent his life studying to teach, and then you will find we don't even have 1,000 people watching. What a shame, isn't it? But it's okay. Everyone goes where he belongs. Flies, they go to garbage, and bees, they go to the flowers. We continue. So, do we have any Muslim here would like to call us? Because seriously, I miss you. Any Muslim? Come to Turkey? Do you want me to come to Erdogan? Erdogan, he started slandering a Turkish artist, actor, because, you know, this what happened. This Turkish actor, I don't know her name, she was taking a selfie, and a bunch of muhajjaba Muslim women wearing hijab, they start complaining, oh, she's taking pictures of us, oh, taking pictures of us. And this woman, she could not take it, so she starts screaming at them, who's taking pictures of you? I'm taking selfie of myself. And then the video spread over the internet, and Erdogan started slandering this actor, how evil she is. She is attacking our daughters because they are wearing hijab. My friend, I live all my life in the Middle East, most of it actually. And what I saw from girls who wear hijab is unbelievable. I did not see from any American girls. American girl, if she want to do something, she do it, you know, she don't hide it. They are not hypocrite. They say, they do what they say. In the Middle East, they wear the hijab, they wear the burqa, but they do everything which is not even you can imagine. So they try to present to you that a woman wearing a burqa is a good woman and she is decent woman. But my friend, clothes not really necessarily have to do. For sure, there's women they dress like a prostitute, which means they are prostitute. I agree. But having a cover does not make you a holy or bad. Actually, in the Bible, you will see a story that they thought that she is a prostitute because she was wearing a burqa. Why? In the old days, women who they do the business of prostitution, they cover their face so nobody will recognize them, which is a good idea. And burqa actually is the best way to work as a prostitute. Actually, let me explain to you what can happen if your wife wear a burqa. If your wife, she walk with her, she is cheating on you, and you see her in the street walking with the guy, how you will know that is your wife? You will not know. You know what I mean? How you will know that this woman is your wife? She can walk in the front of you with the guy who she is sleeping with, and you will not know that this is your wife. Actually, let me tell you this story. A guy who is a very, very, very strict Muslim, he forbid his wife to have any visitor or to leave the house without his permission and to be with him, which means either when you are home, all the doors are locked, all the windows, he have bars, is like a jail. And if he go out, the only time she can go out is with him, like to visit his family or her family, and he have to be with her. So the guy, because he forbid his wife from seeing anyone, he allow her to have visitors who they are female from her friends. So look what happened. A female friend, she come to the door, she knock at the door, the guy opened the door, he see a woman, she is a conservative Muslima, she cannot talk to him, which means she will not say anything. She look at the door, he call his wife, my wife, your friend is here, come and take her to your room. And then she come and she take her friend to the room. Almost 6 months pass, and this woman, she come every week. One day, it was his lucky day. His sister, she came to visit him, and because she is a woman, he said to her, go and join my wife, she is with her friend in the bedroom. So the sister, she went there, she did not find the wife with her friend, she find the wife with the guy. So the guy was coming to the house of the husband wearing a burqa for 6 months, having sex with his wife, and he, the stupid, he make tea and coffee for them. He made the tea, he knocked at the door from behind. honey, the coffee is ready. Okay, he cannot get in because there's a woman inside, the strange woman. He cannot get in. It's haram, my brother, haram. So 6 months, a guy with the burqa coming inside the house, having bam, 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 boom, boom, boom with his wife, and he, the stupid, making coffee and putting fruit in the front of the door of their room. This is one of the benefit of the burqa. All right. Now let us see if we have a Muslim wanna call us. If you are not so anti-Quran, I will call you. I don't know what anti-Quran mean, my friend. What does that mean? Hello?
Oh, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, my friend. I don't understand your message. What do you mean about anti-Quran?
Well, being anti-Quranic and going against the Quran and stuff, since Muslims don't believe in the Quran these days, they follow the hadiths and everything where Mullah says. Even you're a witness to that. There's a contradiction between the Sharia law and the Quranic law.
Okay, what you follow yourself?
Oh, the Quran alone.
Okay,
I believe
let me ask you: is Muhammad a prophet for all mankind or only for the Arab?
For all mankind, he is.
Okay, well, so as long you are a person who follow the Quran alone, what we will do with this verse, chapter 14, verse number 4, then?
Yeah, let's see. Yeah. So we can hear you.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's it. We never sent a messenger who did not speak the tongue of his people, that he may explain to them distinctly. God leads whoever he will astray, and shows whoever he wills the way. He is almighty and all wise. Yeah, the messengers never stop. Whoever delivers the Quran, honestly, is the messenger of God.
What does that mean? We never send a messenger unless he speak the message of the language of his people. Do your prophet Muhammad speak your language?
Well, prophet did not. There were other people delivering the message of
my
Allah.
friend. No. Don't fabricate things. Don't be a liar. Be honest with it. You have to speak the tongue of the people, and the messenger of Allah is the one who is sent by Allah. Those are the messengers, and this is why in the verse after it says, and we send Musa's. So he's speaking about prophets of Allah, who they are messengers to mankind. So in order,
messenger and prophet is a different thing. Messenger can be anybody.
My friend, this is actually, with my respect to you, it's very stupid to say that you are a prophet, but you are a messenger, but you are not a prophet. Can you give me an example how you can be a messenger, a human being messenger, but you are not a prophet?
Anybody who delivers the message is the Quran, is the messenger of Allah.
My friend, give me an example of somebody he is a messenger, but he is not a prophet from mankind.
Can't really give you the example of this.
So how you can say to me a messenger is not a prophet? How if I deliver to you a message from God, isn't it me who delivered to you?
A prophet is the one who also makes the prophecy.
Okay, but the messenger, isn't it the message from God is a prophecy too? Like, are you saying to me that the message of God everybody know it, or it is nobody knows?
Yeah, it has prophecy in it.
See, that's it. So to be a messenger of God, I have to be prophet of God anyway, because I'm telling you, prophesying is about telling you something you do not know. So I'm prophesying what God told me. Actually, the first prophet is God himself, because God is the one who prophesied about the future, and there is the delivered the prophecy of the first prophet, which is God. So God, he prophesied, he sent his message to a messenger. That messenger, we call him a prophet because he is the one who delivered the prophecy. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree. But
okay, so now let us not waste our time. Your God saying clearly, we never send a messenger unless he speak the tongue of his people. So he have to be from mankind, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now he never send a messenger Never send a messenger. Your prophet was a messenger or not?
He was a messenger.
Thank you. So the Quran confirm we never send a messenger unless he speak the tongue of his people. So you have to be from the people, speaking the tongue of the people. Which is your nationality, my friend?
My nationality is Pakistan.
Pakistan. So that in order for Muhammad to be a messenger to you, according to this verse, he have to be from Pakistan and speak the language of Pakistan. Correct?
Well, this messenger is not limited to Muhammad. Anybody, that's why I said.
My friend, it says we never send. We never send. That's it. It's not only about Muhammad, it's about everybody. We never send. Never.
Never sent, and it's in past tense.
What? No. He
It's
said that in the
past.
time of Muhammad, my friend. He did not say that in the time of Adam. He said that Muhammad was alive. It's Muhammad who said that verse, my friend. It's
Well,
Muhammad
Allah
who
has
said
sent
that. It's Muhammad who
messenger.
said that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Hmm.
Allah has sent a messenger towards every nation that's in the Quran, those who speak their own language. But it's not like Allah keeps on sending messengers.
This is not the question, my friend.
Yeah.
No. The question is, Allah never sent a messenger unless he speak the tongue of his people.
Allah sent messengers to Jews as well, speaking Hebrew.
You
to
see,
many
you see,
Persians.
I don't know what I don't want to look like I'm insulting you, but I'm expecting from you some kind of intelligence. I am saying to you, the Quran saying to you, I never send a
Yeah.
messenger unless he speak the tongue of his people. So if Allah he send a messenger to the Jews, then he have to speak the language of the Jews, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, if he
That's
send
true.
a prophet to the Chinese, he have to speak the Chinese language if it is one language. Now,
Yeah.
in order to send
be
the
Chinese.
messenger for you in Pakistan, you have to be Pakistani.
Well, the time's up now for the messengers since Prophet Muhammad was the
This is not
last
the
one.
question, my friend. What time up? I mean, who's Muhammad? Who is Muhammad to say time is up anyway? What is the proof that Muhammad is a prophet anyway? You see, you are a person who say you are Quran only, but the Quran is full of garbage. How you can accept the Quran to be your book?
To me, Quran is a book of guidance, and I think it's a perfect book.
The Quran is a book of guidance. Okay,
guidance,
I
yeah.
want to do something, and I want you to tell me what I am doing now.
I'll try.
Hold on. Listen to carefully. What is that?
I think you're just blowing in the mic.
Okay, is that something have to do with the Quran?
No,
No. Are you sure?
I think so.
Isn't it the
Yeah.
Quran says that you can control the mind of people by magic, by blowing in a knot?
No, the Quran doesn't say that.
No. Are
You
you
can-
sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Here we go. Chapter 113.
Al-Falaq. Well, this verse is regarding evil people.
It doesn't matter, my friend. A second ago, I said to you, what I am doing
Yeah.
right now, you said you are blowing in the mic. Okay?
Yeah.
I said to you, this is from the Quran. You said to me, no. So how in the world you want to believe in such a thing that if I make a knot for you and I blow in it, I can control you?
Well, that's proper black magic. It has to do with black magic.
Can you control me by making a knot and blow in it, please? Let us try. Life.
No, I don't do magic, so I have no idea.
Okay.
No,
Do you,
I can't.
is it okay if I do that to you? I want to control you now.
Well, it's the hasad. That's dangerous for you.
My
It's
friend,
not
can we
really-
control?
really-
Can you control Trump?
No, I can't even control anybody.
I mean, don't
Anybody.
be honest with me. I don't know what is your education. Don't you find that this is very stupid and silly from God to say?
No, this is not regarding controlling people, but the people
You just say the black
do-
magic. Aren't you the one who
One
said this is about black magic? What is black magic?
who turns toward magic because of jealousy.
Jealousy. Okay, so what does that mean? Explain to me how black magic work according to you as a Muslim.
I don't know. I've never studied black magic, so
I went to
have-
school. I was in Harry Potter school. What are you talking about? I mean, do you need to go to school to study black magic? Tell me what black magic. What is your idea? And you in this age, you are an adult, you are a man, and you are telling me you do not know what black magic. It's in your Quran. So what black magic is?
Well, I have no idea how to tie a knot and then blow on it or something.
I don't
know.
care. But I'm telling you, I'm not asking you if you know how to blow a knot or it's very easy. Make a knot and blow in it. It's very easy. But this is not the question. What is black magic?
Black magic is something you use to hurt somebody. That's black
But
magic.
how? What is the power of it? Is it power of the devil?
No, everything is from Allah.
Okay, so this is the power of Allah. So Allah, He made the power which is evil power, and He is saying to you, seek refuge by Allah from Allah. Because if Allah is the one who made this evil power, and now He is saying to you, if you want protection from the power of Allah, seek power by Allah.
Well, it's in Surah Al-Baqarah regarding the Solomon, the jinns who learned it from the angels because the people wanted black magic as a miracle from Allah. And Allah said, you want black magic? Okay, that's it. It's harmful for you, but you need it. Okay, here you go. That's what they wanted.
The black
So
magic
God,
is a miracle from Allah.
yeah, it was given to the people of Babylon.
I'm gonna send you. I will buy you a ticket and send you to Jamaica. Do you know what they do in
Yeah,
Jamaica? They practice the voodoo.
yeah, I've heard that.
Okay, so you are a person who believe in the voodoo. So Allah, He sent two angels down to earth to open a school to teach voodoo.
Yeah, they taught the jinns, and the jinns shared it with
Okay,
mankind.
so based on what you are saying, Allah, He sent two angels. Their name is Harut and Marut, and they open a
Yeah,
school in the Babylon, and then they give you certification. But before they give you a degree in practicing black magic, they make you sign a disclaimer that this is a
yeah,
trial. Is that correct?
yeah.
Don't you think that this is very silly?
Well, this is what people wanted. People of Babylon, this
Hmm.
is what they wanted, and
Okay,
Allah gave them.
I want a big screen TV, screen TV full of magic. Can Allah make me that? So what do you mean with this? What people wanted? So Allah, He do what people want when it's come to evil.
Yeah, people asked for it, and Allah
So if
gave
I
it.
ask now for evil from Allah, He will give me the evil I want.
Depends on Allah. It's the will of Allah. If Allah decides, Allah will.
Okay, okay. So my friend, let us make it clear. You are a very flexible person with your answers in order to not to answer. So we show you something very silly, very stupid, and then the verse in the front of us showing us that Allah is in disability
No,
because
it isn't true.
yeah, because you believe in a black magic. Do you really believe if you recite this verse you can stop a black magic?
Well, I believe this verse is strong against hasad, people who are jealous of
What
you.
hasad?
So, in a
Explain to
sense,
us
you
what
can say
hasad. What
it's
hasad?
magic.
Explain.
It means jealousy.
What is that?
Jealousy if somebody wishes evil for you,
Explain.
and
Explain to us how this happened. What is the jealousy you are talking about?
well,
Is
somebody's just jealous and he wishes
is
evil
that
upon
the
you.
one they call it like evil eye? The evil eye?
No, woman sharral hasidin is a hasad.
Hmm.
The one who envies hasad, jealous person.
Yeah, but how this power work? Okay, I am jealous from you now, and how that will
I have
work? How that can hurt you?
That's a good question, but I have absolutely no idea how it works and all.
You do not know. Okay,
Yeah,
so
this is knowledge of the unknown, so I have no idea.
okay, no problem,
Unseen.
no problem. So if somebody he is jealous from you, he can hurt you.
Yeah, he will
Okay,
plan against me.
just by looking at you, and he say like you have a nice car. He look at your car and he say, oh, I like his car. So right away he can hurt you and you will have an accident.
Yeah, he might even hire some jinn or something
Hmm.
to, do something bad to me. So depends. It depends.
Okay. All right. Like if we go in the Quran, there's a verse. You just remind me of something. Uh, you know, once when I was in the Middle East, before we talk about the Quran, an old woman, she said to her children, don't come all of you together from one door, because that will bring evil. Do you believe in that and those things, superstition stuff?
That's nonsense. That's superstition.
This is superstition. Why
Yeah.
you think it's superstition if they enter from one door?
It makes no sense. It's beyond logic. That's superstition.
So you think this is stupid?
Yeah, this is stupid.
What if it's in the Quran?
No, that's not in the Quran.
Are you sure?
Yeah, maybe you can give me a verse.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure that there's no such thing as superstition.
Here we go. Chapter 12, verse number 67.
Let me check. 67. Well, CP, the verse has nothing to do with what you said. It has nothing to do with superstition.
Really? It
Yeah.
says no. Maybe what translation you like to read? This maybe a translation is not good for you. What translation you like to read?
You can go with any that translation you have. I think that's fine.
Okay,
Their
explain
father
to me the
said,
verse. Why they should not enter from one door?
well, because God commanded
No,
them.
no. Why? I mean, what the problem? It's a house. Why they cannot
Yeah.
go in from one door? It's their house.
They should only go in from the front.
My friend,
It's
he's
their
saying to
house.
them, don't enter from one door. Approach from
Yeah.
different ways. Why?
Well, the true understanding is with Allah for this verse.
My
It's
friend,
not regarding
what
superstition.
interpretation you like me to show you?
I don't agree with any
Here we go. So
interpretation.
you don't agree with the interpretation simply because what we
No.
are saying here, proving that this is about the black magic you are talking about, the hasad. So don't enter from one door, otherwise somebody will do envy on you. Otherwise, explain to me why they cannot enter from one door.
I don't think envy. Why would anybody envy over something, if he just uses one door instead of
Okay,
others?
no, you see,
Why would
is it the
why would
story
somebody
here speaking about the jealousy of Joseph, from his brothers?
yeah, could be. This
Okay, so this is
surah
about
is
the jealousy. We are talking about the jealousy. So you are saying to me now, you are denying what you are saying a second ago, that this is stupid, this is superstition, and here we go. That is saying to them, if you enter all of you one door, jealousy would enter. So
well,
this is what
he is
happened. He
speaking
entered from one
to
one
everybody.
door. He
Sorry.
entered from one door. My friend, come on, be smart and be honest with yourself. You are just you are deceiving yourself. You are deceiving us. Everybody is laughing. You cannot enter from one door for a reason. You have to give me the reason, and then you say to me, only Allah knows. No, we knows why. Because there, that jealousy entered to the house. They want to
Well,
kill
it
their
can spread
brother because
it.
now they are jealous. So some jealousy enter. If you do such an act, if you enter all of your brothers from one door, the evil will enter with you. This is superstition, and you are the one who agreed that this is stupid.
Well, in this verse, Jacob is speaking to everybody, and I don't think it's regarding Hasad. Hasad has nothing to do with entering from
Okay,
one
Zone,
door or
explain
something.
to me why they should not enter from one door.
No idea. The true
Okay,
understanding
when
is
you
with
have an
Allah.
idea, let me know, please. You know, they play games. We have to move like monkeys from place to place to place. It's obvious this is what the Quran is teaching about, and you can go and search and you can read all the interpretation. This is the problem with Muslims. They think by playing the game of being not honest, and I do not know, only Allah knows. Suddenly, only Allah knows. But he said that if this is what really they believe, this is stupid. This is superstition, and this is exactly what is there. And this is in total agreement with the blowing in the knot. What kind of God he says that there is somebody can control you by blowing in the knot? This is literally stupid. This is literally stupid. You know, they try not to give an answer. You know, like if you debate Shabir Ali is the person who you ask him a question about tomato, he answer you about banana. And this guy, he is taking the same approach. He give you an answer with no answer. No, and you know, and the only way they think by saying I believe only in the Quran, they can save the ass of Allah. I can get Allah busted in a second using the Quran only. Your book is the most stupid, silly book ever. So if you think by denying and saying maybe no, I do not know what it's mean, this is very silly of you actually to say to me I do not know. And when I say to you, can we show you what the scholars they say, what your was he don't want it. He don't want it because simply that will bring you know, let us say a disaster if he say I know, if I say I agree, if I say show me. Anyway, do we have any other Muslim wanna try his best? Thank you for those who made a donation. We appreciate you. Any Muslim? No, the black, you know, the Old Testament speak about the magic as an example. There is people who do magic, but the Bible does not approve that magic is true. There's people who their profession to fool people and to lie to people. If you see the story of Moses as an example, it says that his magic overcome their magic because they, for them, they saw what is a miracle of God as a magic. It's a trick because they are liars. They are magician. Magician is a liar. Is not really. There's no magic. So they think that Moses, he did magic too, because how he can do that? He is a magician. You know what I mean? If you are a person who stay in Las Vegas and then somebody, he cut somebody 2 pieces, but you saw those tricks many times, so he is for you a person who is doing a trick. He's a magician, even if it's true. But because you saw it many times, you are in a city where everybody do show, there's many of them who do what they call magician practice, which is a trick. In old days, people, they believe that this was something real. And Muhammad, he taught his people that this is real. We have a guy, he is saying to me he found my teaching misleading. Why my teaching misleading? Yahweh and Allah is one God. Okay, let us see this guy. What I want to say. Maybe this is an Israeli, Hebrew Israeli. I don't know what he is. Allah and Yahweh is one God. This guy is saying to me. Let us say what you want to see. Want to see. Hello? Are you there? Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, my friend. How are you? You said to me in text that Allah and Yahweh.
Good evening.
Good evening. You said to me in your text that Allah and Yahweh. You don't hear me? Do you hear me or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You said to me in the text that Allah and Yahweh is one God. How is that?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You say that Allah and Yahweh is one
Actually,
God.
it's a teaching of a pastor, online pastor here in.
What?
Hello.
Okay, well, I cannot really talk to you with such a connection. I apologize. Anyone who believes that Allah and the God of the Bible is the same God is a certified donkey. I'm sorry to sound like I'm insulting you, but I have to give you a certification of being a donkey. We can make an easy compare between both. The God of the Bible, he does not have versions of vagina waiting for us in the heaven. If we have the same God, we will have the same heaven. As simple as that. The God of the Bible don't teach evil and promote evil, and he don't choose a prophet to spread evil. The God of the Bible, he taught that if you commit sin, I destroy you. The God of the Quran, he taught if you commit sin, I will reward you. Do you remember, guys, where Muhammad he said, if you do not commit sin, Allah will replace you with people who commit sin and ask for forgiveness. And that is a total contradiction for the God of the Bible. Because if this is a scenario, then the story of Noah, the flood of Noah, is a lie. Correct? Read carefully what he said here. By him in whose hand is my life, Muhammad is talking, if you were not to commit sin, Allah would sweep you out of existence, and he would replace you by those who would commit sin and seek forgiveness. That's not our God. This God, he like people to commit sin because it's fun. The purpose of sin for him, that you will feel guilty and you will beg him for forgiveness. That means he have a mental issue. Asking God for forgiveness, it was not God wish, which mean God don't enjoy people asking for forgiveness. According to this, the God of Islam, he enjoy you committing sin because he wants you to be guilty, so you ask for forgiveness. Our God taught totally different idea about sin. Our God, he ordered us, the Lord, he said, be good, be holy as your father. Not be sinny, be silly sinner, and then, oh, you commit sin and that will make me happy because now you have to ask me for forgiveness. Hey, I have a lot of people now asking me for forgiveness. I am excited. You know, this God is a lonely God and he want to have fun. And the only way for him to have fun, okay, I created you and now you should do sin. Okay, you do not commit sin, I'm going to destroy you and replace you with people who commit sin. Do we understand, people, what I'm saying? Do we understand? This is totally different from what the Bible teach. God did the flood of Noah because they are committing sin, not because they are not. And even in Sodom and Gomorrah, if there is only 10 people righteous left, God will not punish them. Righteous people, they are not committing the sin. So God don't want to destroy us. This is not his game. He did not create us to have fun and to enjoy seeing a bunch of people bowing down and crying, please forgive me, God. He created me to be in heaven. He did not create Adam to ask for forgiveness. He created Adam to live in heaven. So in order to say to me that the God of Islam and the God of Christianity or Judaism is the same, you have to be a certified donkey, because we have totally huge opposition in ethic and belief and even the nature. The God of Christianity is a spirit. Christians, do you believe that God, our God, is a spirit? Do you believe in the Holy Spirit? We do, right? If you go from the first book of Genesis, from the first verse, you will see that God created everything and his spirit was above. His spirit. So from the first book of the Bible, we find that God is a spirit. He have a spirit. The God of Islam is not a spirit and he has no spirit. So we have differentiation in the ethic, upside down, the teaching, the logic, the reward, the heaven, and even the nature of God, their God is not a spirit. So to say to me that the God of Islam is the same as the God of Christianity, that proving to you that you are suffering from too much hashish. Somebody saying to me, well, I agree with you that Islam is false. But what is the proof that there is God? You know, the idea of there is God or there is no God, you will notice that you inside you believe in God sooner or later. Don't call me, Fuad. Don't call me. Don't call me. I'm done with you. I don't like people playing games. You will notice that those people who don't believe in God, the first thing they do when they have an accident or they have a cancer or they are dying, and they suddenly they say they start praying. So let me tell you how people they see God. Even if you are an atheist, you believe in God. At the moment when you are healthy and strong, you believe you are God. When you are weak, you start looking for help and you start seeking God, and you notice that you've been fooled and been stupid. I never saw an atheist, he stay an atheist when he is dying. All of them, inside them, they start seeking help and they start praying for a divine which they don't know. So you stay in denial of God because you do not need God. And one day you find yourself that you are weak and your strength is gone, and you find that the God you worship all your life, which is you, is not exist. And then you start your research of somebody, somehow he have a superpower, he can help you, and that is God. If you decide to deny God, that's for sure, this is your choice. But if you say to me how we can prove God to be exist, I can prove it to you very easy. I noticed, and me and myself as an Arab who live in the Middle East, we are from the same people, from the same ethnic, if we can say, to speak the same language, we eat the same food. You go to a Christian area, it is 1 billion times different from a Muslim area. Now what is different between us? It's the same people. Why Christian area is very safe, very clean, very high quality people, very much educated, very kind, and you can let your children play in the street and you are not worried about them. But why in a Muslim area it's very dangerous, it's unclean, and why the children are not educated, and why the children they throw them out in the street and nobody send them to school? Why in a society Christians where they are discriminated, they are better quality? When I speak about quality, I'm not here discriminating. No, I'm talking about education, etc. You are discriminated. You as a Christian in the Middle East are discriminated right away by saying you are Christian. You will not get equal jobs the same as a Muslim just because you are a Christian, even if you have the same degree. But yet you find that the Christians, they have a better education, they have a better successful life, and even they have more money. The marriage is successful. A Muslim man, he married, divorced, married, divorced, married, divorced, married, divorced, married, divorced. By the age of 40, you divorce 40 women. And you have 80 children. And what you do with the children, you throw them on the road and you say to them, go work and beg for money, or clean shoes or clean cars. So we notice that Islam bring a failure of system, and I noticed that Christianity, if you are really a person follow a really Christian value, not Christian by name, it brings success to your life. The family will be united, love will be exist always, dignity and honesty and loyalty. If a Christianity can do that, then even if you are a person who don't believe in God, that means Christianity is the best way to live. You know, when I ask somebody is an atheist, what is preventing you from sleeping with your mother? He says to me, oh no, this is not right. Who said it's not right? Aren't you an atheist and you believe that there's nothing is called marriage? When an atheist, he says he want to have a marriage, as example, marriage between gay and etc. Okay, well, what marriage mean for me? I mean, marriage is a religious thing. Is not really exist in reality unless you are religious. This is a religious title of unity between two. So why you want to talk about marriage if you don't believe in religion? If you don't believe in God? Because if you're an atheist, then you have a free life to have sex with everybody. There's no limit. There's nothing is called sister or mother. If you believe that you're an animal and you know you are created by an incident, whatever it is, you used to be an ape. Okay, animals don't have a difference between something called sister or mother or even a wife. So you will find that even those who claim to be atheist, still they are living and trying to survive life using a lot of value of what they have from those who have a religion like Christianity. Otherwise, you tell me why you believe in marriage, why you don't have sex with your own family member. To be really a true atheist, you have to be a person who don't believe in any of those things, because all of those rules are religious rules. Marriage and sister and brother and mother, this is religious. So they try to stay in denial, but in fact inside them they practice Christianity without knowing. Good luck. I wish you a good luck. Let us see this guy here. Yes, Muhammad.
Yes, hi, how are you?
I'm fine, my friend. What do you want to say to us, Muhammad?
The hadith that you have that you showed on the screen about that people who didn't commit sin, that Allah will sweep out of the existence and replace people with who commit sin, that Allah will forgive them.
Okay.
Is kind of unethical. It's kind of a little bit evil.
It's evil, right? Okay. Well, so what do you think? What we should do now? Should you leave Islam?
Problem is that I'm living in a Muslim land.
But you are convinced. You are convinced that this is Islam is not right for you, or not yet?
Can you convince me a little bit more?
What is holding you? Like, give me what is like. What is you think? Because I don't know what is making you still believe in Islam to be a religion. You know, I'm looking at your text, and in your text it says, "Can you convince me to be Christian if the Prophet Muhammad is false?" Right? If you accept the challenge, I will promise you to become a Christian if you answer me. Okay. But do you think still Muhammad is a prophet here? Before we can go and speak about something else, do you think Muhammad is a prophet?
To be honest with you, in my view, for me, I think a prophet should not say to commit violence against other people's faith, even if they were Jews or Jews, Christians, and polytheistics.
Okay,
it's not convincing. So,
what about what additional to that? What do you think about Muhammad saying, like the Quran saying stupid things like the sperm come from the ribs of the women and come from the backbone of the man? Do you think that God should be stupid too?
Yeah, that the ayah that you're referring, the Surah Al-Tariq, the sexual fluid that comes out between the ribs, is kind of misleading.
It's stupid, right?
It is. It's not even correct idea. Even though that means we have to cut off our testicles in order to believe in that idea.
Yeah. So now, what is stopping you from from saying I am leaving out of Islam. You said to me you need to convince me more. Here we go. You agree that the Quran is a stupid book, and Muhammad he have a bad teaching. So what is left?
I also want to ask you about when you explained about a concept that the Prophet he attacked caravans and everything, and saying that when he tried to convince other guys to go war against the Romans, was it true?
Yeah, you know, I can show it to you. I noticed that you are pronouncing an Arabic names correctly. That means you are an Arab, correct?
I'm African, but raised in the Muslim. And
Oh, okay. So, but you speak Arabic. You know Arabic. Do you know how to read Arabic? Do you know how to read Arabic?
English would be preferable. You know.
Well, because you see, in order to show you this is all written in Arabic. You know.
All right, I'll give it a try.
Okay. Let me find you the reference.
No problem. Take your time.
It will take us a few seconds. Okay. All right, we have it in front of us. We will show it to you on the screen, and
Okay,
we will see together what is about. Let's see. All right. This is Tafsir al-Tabari.
Okay.
I'm showing it on the screen. And this is the book cover. Jamu al-Bayan an Ta'wili Ayat al-Quran. Okay.
Yeah,
now
I'm
we
seeing
go
it.
back.
Yeah, I'm seeing
Variant
it.
number, the variant number 14. And here you see, we will see the following.
Yes.
Just go down. It says here قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ذات يوم وهو في جهازه للجد بن قيس أخي بني سلمة هل لك يا جد العام في جاد بني الأصفر فقال يا رسول الله أو تأذن لي وتفتني والله لقد عرف قومي ما رجل أشد عجبا بالنساء مني وإني أخشى إني إن رأيت نساء بني الأصفر لا أصبرن عنهن فأعرض عنه رسول الله etc. And he said to him I have no problem with that. And then look what he says. Let us see. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم اغزوا تبوك تغنموا بنات الأصفر.
So, it says, go attack Rome, and you get the blondie girls and women of Rome.
Right.
Byzantine.
So attack the Roman and get the blondie girls. اغزوا تبوك. At that time, the Roman, they were in Tabuk.
Yes.
And you will get the blondie girls of the Roman. And then at Jad, he said to him, لا تفتنا بالنساء. Don't seduce us and tempt us by women. And that verse was made about this guy, and the Quran calling him hypocrite because he is using this as an excuse. So if you are a person who says, I don't want to go for war just to get the blondie girls, don't seduce us to go to war just because of women, you are a hypocrite.
Just the problem is a prophet of God should not say such slander. Should not say those kind of things at all.
And I say this is the number of the hadith here. Hadith number 16785 in the front of us, and this is official Islamic website.
Yeah, I know Tabari is a well-known scholar.
And he repeated here in the hadith number 16786 says,
yes,
حدثنا القاسم حدثنا الحسين حدثنا حجاج بن جريج عن مجاهد قالوا قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم اغزوا تغنبوا بنات الأصفر يعني نساء الروم ثم ذكر مثله. Okay. And then this is why later Ibn Qais, he said to him, well, I know I cannot really handle this, you know, don't I don't want to go for a war for such a reason. So what kind of a prophet he is? What else, my friend, is keeping you as a Muslim? Give me.
Also, you I couldn't also believe when you
no, I want you to tell me what is keeping you as a Muslim now. Forget about things which is negative about Islam. Is there something positive still keeping you as a Muslim?
Salah, no.
Okay, so why you don't say I am out of Islam right now?
Because of family. That's why.
Okay, well, family. I mean, what you want? Okay, I will stay. I don't want to insult you, but I shouldn't stay believing in stupid belief just because of family. I mean, if my family decide to follow stupid thing, this is their business. I'm not going to follow stupidity because of a family. I'm not a Christian because my family are Christians. I will never do that. Yeah. You want your children to follow you too? Because now you are going to hurt your children. One day you will have a family if you don't have yet, and you have children, and then they will say, okay, because my father is a Muslim, I have to be a Muslim. Do you want that your children?
So I don't want them.
Okay, denounce Islam, my friend. Denounce Islam. Say I am out of it.
I'm out of the Islam.
All right, that's wonderful. We are very happy for you, my friend. So our friend Muhammad, he's out of Islam, and now, you know, for me as a Christian, I have my duty to invite you. My duty with love, not a duty because it's a job. My duty of love to invite people to what is right. What do you think about accepting Christ as your savior?
Because when one of my friends who's a preacher, who's a Christian, when he talked about the gospel,
okay,
that Christ wasn't, he was completely opposite of Muhammad.
Yeah, but do you accept Jesus as your savior? Is there something preventing you from accepting him to be your savior?
I accept God of Yahweh as my savior.
That's wonderful, my friend. So you accept the Messiah, the Christ, as your salvation. Do you believe that he crucified on the cross?
Yes, he died for all of us, just for to forgive our sin.
I mean to that. I'm really surprised that you were challenging me, and now you are like, you are ready to go. I'm reading your text. I'm reading your text. You were challenging me to prove to you, but look like you are convinced already. I mean, that's wonderful. Look like the Lord he spoke to you in his own way.
Because when I watched your videos, like since I believe Christmas holiday, and when I watched one of your videos, I couldn't believe what you were saying it. And then it opened my eyes. The references are the same.
That's wonderful.
No fabrication.
That's wonderful. The Lord, He changed. Actually, you are not the first one who was saying to me in text, I challenge you, I want to debate you, etc. And then what happened is totally the opposite. So we are really happy for you. We praise the Lord that He sent us, send me in your way and send you in my way. And I'm sure, like, if you look at the text, a lot of people, they are very happy for you that you decide to accept the Messiah. Now, you know, as long as you decide to accept the Messiah, my friend, I'm not sure what country you are in, but if you like, you can send me a private message, and we can see if we can find you some Christians to meet with them, and maybe, you know, so you can get the baptism, because you know, baptism is not just you know, like, we don't do what Muslims do. It's like a ritual stuff, you know, like kissing black stone. Baptism is you know, receiving the Holy Spirit and announcing yourself in the front of the Lord that you are being a person who believe in the Messiah and accepting Him, and the Holy Spirit will be within you till the judgment day and even after. So if you need many like, I don't know if you have Christians around you. You said you have a Christian preacher.
Yeah,
friend?
I do. Yeah, I have a friend.
Okay,
of mine.
maybe you can contact him and he can help you in that issue, as long as you trust him, right?
Yeah, I trust him. I trust him in my life.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, my friend, I'm very happy for you. If you have any friends who they are Muslims, they want to talk to me, they want to call me, feel free. And but remember, now, after you accept the Messiah, we cannot live the same as we used to live as pagan Muslims.
Yeah, I know. I
We
agree.
stay away from paganism. We stay away from muta. Marriage is not for marriage is not for muta. Marriage is a relationship. Yeah, marriage is not really for sex and having 4 goats at home. You have to have a lady, and she is your wife and she is your partner, not a goat. So Christianity teaches different value. So everything you have from the previous cult, Islam, we have to throw it away, and we have to wash our hands from it, and we have to live a new life, which is holy life with the Messiah.
Yes, you're right. Just want to ask you about what is the guidance of Christ?
Well, you know, you see, the Lord, He gave us a lot of amazing teaching, and any page you read in the Bible, it is really a wonderful guidance. But I will give you something easy. You see, I found the Messiah. One of the wonderful thing about him, you do not need to be a scholar to understand him and to be, let us say, going in the right track. As an example, one sentence, Jesus, He said, "From their fruits you shall know them." Okay, now look at this. People can give you speeches, I can give you speeches about how wonderful Christianity is, etc. But maybe I am a guy who is a drug dealer. So people, they say things, but they do different thing. In order to know really what is the wisdom is, learn from the Messiah. From their fruits you shall know them. And the fruit is really what the Lord He judge you with, is not your speeches. So Jesus, He said, you shall know them by their fruits. And by saying that, He explained to you. Actually, let me play an audio from the Bible, so all of us, we enjoy this occasion that you accept the Messiah, and you will notice right away the huge difference between Christianity and Islam. Islam is nothing but a cult, teaching stupid things. There's no meaning. The Quran have no meaning, no value, and you can live without it better life.
Matthew 7.
Let us see.
Judge not, that ye be not judged. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. And with what measure ye mete, it shall be measured to you again. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye? For how wilt thou say to thy brother, Let me pull out the mote out of thine eye, and behold, a beam is in thine own eye? Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye. Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet, and turn again, and rend you. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. Everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh shall be opened. Or what man is there of you, whom, if his son ask bread, will he give him a stone? Or if he ask a fish, will he give him a serpent? If ye then, being evil, know how to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your Father which is in heaven give good things to them that ask him? Therefore all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them. For this is the law and the prophets. Enter ye in at the strait gate. For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because strait is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns, or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down, and cast into the fire. Wherefore, by their fruits ye shall know them. Not every one that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils? And in thy name done many wonderful works? And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Therefore whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And every one that heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. And it came to pass, when Jesus had ended these sayings, the people were astonished at his doctrine. For he taught them as one having authority, and not as the scribes.
Amen. So as you see, my friend, one chapter, one verse from the words of the Messiah, it's so amazing, and it's going to fulfill the wisdom you need in your life. So you go with Christ, and you judge things by the fruits, not by the words. People, they might say that they are Christians, but they might be false. People, they might say they are worshiping God, but they can be a false prophets. Be aware of false prophets which come to you in a sheep clothing, but they are wolves. So my friend, advise you to read this chapter carefully and to study it. And not only that will inspire you about how you can live your life. It's amazing. It's so beautiful. I mean, reading one chapter, this chapter Matthew 7, it's like you did read. You are a person who went to study wisdom, and you came back and you became full of wisdom, because every line is a guidance for life.
Wow.
Not to be hypocrite. See the thing in your eye before you see the things in the eye of others. How to treat people is not that everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father. And by the way, the Muslim that might say to you in the future, you became a Christian, can you show me one place where Jesus says, I am God, worship me? Right? They will say that to you, right? It's in front of you in chapter 7 Matthew. Many, they will say to me at that day, what day? The day of judgment. Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in your name? People prophesy in the name of God, right?
Yeah.
Not in the name of prophet. And they will call him what? They will call him God, God, Jehovah, Jehovah. So they will call him in that day. Many, they will call me Jehovah. And
Yes.
we will say, didn't we say we prophesied in your name? He will say
Yeah.
to them, stay away from me. And why is that? Because simply they were hypocrite. They were worshiping the Lord by their lips, but in their heart they were working for their own glory. So this chapter alone can provide you with a lot of guidance, stability, understanding, fulfillment of a spirit, confidence, and at the same time can give you answer for Muslims who ask you how you worship Jesus, how he is God, where he said, I'm God, worship me. All right.
Yeah, yes, I agree with you. Even though I knew that Christ would never hurt a fly.
Yeah. Well, it's not about, you see, no, by the way, in the judgment day,
Yeah,
everybody will pay the penalty. This is justice. All right.
yeah, that's true.
People who
I agree.
they go around and rape and kill and slaughter and etc. Everybody will pay for his crimes, and that is justice will be done. This is why Jesus said, "The one who die, who live by the sword, he will die by the sword." Which means if you make the sword your lifestyle, judgment will be upon you. The same as you kill, you will be killed. So I advise you to read this chapter again carefully and in a spiritual way, not just plain words and letters. You know, it's very, very beautiful. And if you have any question for me in the future, please let me know. I will be happy to answer you.
Yeah. I hope the God of Yahweh can forgive me what I have done to Christians and Jews.
My friend, the God is our God, Yahweh, and the God of the Christians is our God, and He is the only God, and He always forgive those. Even Paul, he used to go after Christian. So you are not, you know, you will not be worse than Paul. Paul himself, he used to go after Christians to kill them. So don't worry about it. Thank you, my friend, for calling, and may the Lord bless you. And I will ask everybody here to pray for you and your family for better life and guidance, and you might bring more and more Muslims out of Islam, so you become a fisherman who bring people to Christ, and you save them from the evil of Islam. All right.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate answering me.
Thank you, my friend. Take care. Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye.
God bless.
God bless. All right. You know, it's really strange how I want to show you his text. I want to show you his text, just to show you how people they are. I mean, how the Lord changed the life of people. CP, can you convince me to be Christian if the Prophet Muhammad is false? If you accept the challenge, I will promise to become a Christian if you answer me. And I think the Lord himself, he answered you, my friend, is not me. All right. I'm so happy for you, and I hope we have a Muslim. I think he's upset, and I don't think he's saying he want to leave Islam, but I don't think he want to leave Islam. I think this guy is an upset because he just heard that our brother here, Muhammad, he decided to leave Islam. Let us see what this guy he want to say. I think he want to call names, and he will do some mad stuff. That's what they do usually. Answer, Abdul. Okay, well, you asked me to call you, but you don't want to talk. I know. Let us go back to our article where we started our topic today, where Muslims they say that Muhammad is the best of the prophets, and I find him he is the best of the idiots. So we debunk until now everything they said. Now, Muhammad, he has a given Quran, the final revelation of God. First of all, how you can prove to me that the Quran is a revelation from God? If the Quran making a statement and the privilege regarding the testicles and the balls and the penis of Muhammad, how God is involved in a sexual desire for a man, his name is Muhammad. Why God, the one who created the heaven and the earth, is involved in satisfying sexual desire for a man and making a special law, making him above all other believers and all mankind when it's come to his testicles? Don't you think that this is a proof that Muhammad is the one who is making up this Quran? You see, when the Muslim, they read for us what Paul he said, they said, Paul he said, you know, if my lies glorify God, and the Muslim, they say, see, Paul saying his lies. This is not what Paul is saying. Paul is saying, if those are lies, the one I take, because you keep saying to me I'm lying, but if those lies is not about glorifying me, it's about glorifying God, which means I got nothing for me. Muhammad, he got all the benefit for him. Yes, Ahmed. Are you there? Yes, my friend. As you see in the front of us, you see, it says that he has given the Quran as a final revelation of God. What is the proof that the Quran is a revelation from God?
Because the Quran says so.
Because the Quran says so?
Yes.
So if I make a book now and I say in my book so, that's mean it's my book is from God?
Yes.
That's easy. So how you explain the Quran making a chapter about Muhammad, any Muslim woman, she want to sleep with the Prophet, and this is a privilege only for the Prophet. Do you think this is God business?
Can I ask you about one verse in the Bible?
You are the Moroccan guy, aren't you? You are the Moroccan guy. Come on, I know your voice.
No.
Okay, why you want to change the topic? What do you think about
Actually,
Muhammad? What do you think about Muhammad saying that any woman she gave herself to the Prophet to F her? What is that? I mean, what is the benefit of Islam in this verse? What this will do to Allah? Why Allah is making a verse that any woman she want to give herself to the Prophet so he can F her? What is the business of God, and that what that is going to do to your religion?
can you answer me about one verse in the Bible?
My friend, answer
It's
me, and I
very
will answer you. No problem. I can answer you. No problem. But why you don't want to answer me? Why you want to change the topic? Is that what you do in Morocco? We ask about tomato, you speak about the potato. Are you ashamed of this?
No,
Are you
my
saying to
friend.
me? Are you saying to me ashamed of this verse? How this guy he received a verse from God, and this verse is about only him. It's a privilege for him. About how many women he can if. What is the business of God? What that will do to Islam? What is the benefit of this verse to Islam? How that is going to guide us to Allah?
My friend, Allah, he talks about everything. He talks about the details of everything for prophet, for the believers, for the unbelievers. He doesn't talk about just one something. This is our God.
This is not the question. He talk about everything. I know it's a silly
Yes.
God, but this is not the question. How your God he make only how only why it's a privilege only to Muhammad to do so? Is Muhammad a Muslim like the
Because he is
rest?
a prophet.
So what if he's a prophet?
Because he is a
Okay, if I am a
Yes,
prophet, if I'm a prophet, I should be the first to follow the law, not above the law. Muhammad here is making himself above the law. And what above about what? About money, about sex. So obviously Muhammad he have a privilege here, and it's about money and sex. So why he have this privilege? So what if he's a prophet? Since when if you are a prophet you if more? Since when if you are a prophet you make more money? You're a prophet, you're a servant of God. Jesus he washed the feet of his followers, and he when they tried to refuse, he said, if you don't let me do it, you don't belong to me. So he is their Lord, but yet he is washing their feet. You're a prophet. He is you Muslims. You Muslims. You claim that Muhammad was. You claim. Hold on. You claim that Muhammad was poor. How a poor guy he can afford 13 wives and hundreds of sex slaves? And why a prophet of God who have 13 wives, he need more women to offer themselves with their vagina? What is the business of that? What is the logic? What is the wisdom? Why Allah saying any woman she want to give herself to the prophet so he can F her? What that will do to Islam?
Show me one woman that gives her to prophet and he without marriage.
So are you saying to me that Allah he said to him any woman she want to F herself and the prophet did not F any?
Show me.
What do you
The
mean show me? I
prophet
wasn't
married all
there.
his women.
I wasn't there. I don't have a camera at that time, you know. What do you mean show me? You show me. Are you saying to me that Allah he made a mistake?
prophet
Are you
married-
saying to me
My
Allah he make a law, there's no need for it? Are you saying to me Allah he made a mistake? He thought that there's some women they want to sleep with Muhammad and but there's nobody?
This is your understanding. Don't put your understanding.
No, this is not understanding. You are the one saying to me,
Yes.
show me. You are the one saying to me, show me. It's mean there's no women. She
This
offer
is your
herself.
claim.
This is mean there's no
Show
women
me
showed her.
one woman.
There's no women according to you. There's no women she offer herself to be F by the prophet. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So why Allah says to him, any woman she can offer herself to F her? That's mean Allah. He do not know the future. Because if he knew the future, no. That's okay. Hold on. If Allah he knew the future, how what it's mean to say if any woman want to sleep with you, she is welcome. But shouldn't he knew that there's no need for this because anyway there's no woman she will offer herself and I will not sleep with anyone. What the point?
Allah want to say it. So what the problem?
What do you mean the problem? The
say what
problem
Allah
is
say
first
what
of all
you-
Allah he made a special privilege about the testicles of your prophet. Is that a special privilege? Yes or no?
What?
Is this is a special privilege only for the prophet?
This verse or what?
In this verse where it says any woman she can offer herself, is that a privilege any Muslim can have or only the prophet he can have?
Only the prophet because he is a prophet.
Okay, so because you're a prophet, any Muslim woman she can come to your door and she take off her panty. Is that
No,
ethical?
No,
Is that
she
ethical?
came to your. Can I answer?
Go ahead.
Any woman she want to marry the prophet, they are an agreement, and she married him. It's a marriage. What is the problem?
What is
She
the marriage?
became his
Okay,
wife.
name for me the woman who she offered herself and she became his wife.
This is if. So don't tell me a woman come married and he is.
Okay, what if a
Show me
woman?
one
What if a
woman
woman?
come
What
and
if a
he-
woman? Hold on. What if a woman? She offer herself and she is married.
Show me an example. You're making stuff in your mind.
Show you an example. Well, didn't
Yes.
didn't your prophet Muhammad flirt with Zayd?
She
With
divorced
Zayd
her. So
wife?
what?
No, he flirted with her when she was.
divorced
No.
Divorced her.
No. He did not. He did
He
flirt with her.
divorced-
He did flirt with
did.
her when she was married. Yes or no?
When he divorced her.
My friend, did he flirt with her before when she was married? Yes or no? Did he say to her, praise be to Allah, the one who flipped my heart for you, make my heart flip for you? Yes
This
or
is
no?
after marriage.
Huh?
Are you seeing the prophet sleep with her before
I'm not
marriage?
saying anything. I'm saying, did your prophet
so
say?
what?
Did your prophet say it? Did your prophet say it? And please focus with me. Don't play games. Did your prophet say it in that he flirt with the women when she was married? Yes or no? He flirted with her. He said to her, my heart is flipping for you.
So what is the problem?
So the problem,
Did he
according to
have-
you guys,
did-
did
did he
you
sleep with-
hear, guys? Did you
Did he
hear?
sleep with her?
Did you hear? Hold
Did
on.
he- did-
Hold
did
on,
he
hold
sleep
on.
with her?
Hold on.
Did he
So you
sleep
just admitted, you agreed that if you're a prophet, he see a woman and she is married, he have a privilege because he's a prophet. He can flirt with the women and then the husband he have to leave her so he can F her.
No, my friend, it is her husband who.
Okay, what if
said
I
to
show
him,
you? What if
who
I
came
show you
to
the
the
proof?
prophet
No,
and
what if
said
I
to
show
him,
you? What if I show you the proof?
This is no one, my friend. It is who.
What
it
if
is,
I
it
show you
is,
the proof? What if I show you the proof? Yes or no?
her
If I
husband.
show you the proof, what you will do?
I will show you. I will show you that her husband came
Okay,
to the
hold on.
prophet
Read
and
for
he
me.
said to him,
Read for me.
I
Here we
want to
go.
divorce her.
It's in the front of you in the
I will
screen. This is
show you.
Tafsir al-Qurtubi. If you are a man, read for me. If you are man enough, if you are brave enough, read for me. And I challenge you to say I'm lying. Muhammad, he have 16
Allah
privilege.
Akbar.
Hold on. Don't stop lying. Okay. Here we go. Does it say here? The privilege number 9. Sorry, 10. إذا وقع بصره على امرأة وجب على زوجها طلاقها وحل له نكاحها. Yes or no?
Show me about Zainab.
What?
Show me a story about Zainab.
Show me what?
This story that you are talking about. When
This is
he-
about Zayd and Zainab. This is about the same verse I'm talking about. Here, this is what happened to Zayd. And here he says وقد مضى العلماء العلماء في قصة زيد في هذا المعنى.
I don't see anything.
This is your scholar saying
don't
that,
see
not me.
any-
Hold on. Does it say there in the interpretation in front of you that this is regard Zayd and his wife Zainab? Or I'm lying?
I don't see anything in this screen.
Go
Wait,
and look.
some-
Here we go. It's on the screen. Go refresh your page. Everybody can see it. Don't tell me you cannot see it.
Wait a second.
Do you see it now?
Wait. It is a. So what? This is interpretation. Has nothing
Okay,
to
read
do
it,
with
read it.
this.
Okay, read and translate for us. Read for us.
So what?
What do you mean, so what? It
This is
says
the
here,
interpretation.
it says here, guys, so what? It says here that if the prophet, his eyes fall into a woman and she is married, her husband, he must divorce her immediately. Hold on. What do you mean? What kind of a prophet this prophet is? You must divorce your wife immediately. So if your wife, she walk in the front of Muhammad and you look at her ass and he like her ass, you have to divorce her immediately so he can F her.
My friend.
Don't tell me, my friend. Answer me. Does it say that? Does it say that? It says, guys, and he says to me, what? So what? I mean, what kind of a prophet his prophet is? Why a prophet of God? You have 13 wives and you have hundreds of sex slaves. Still, he need a woman. She is married, and if you like her, you have to divorce her. Why? Who is he?
The verse doesn't say this. This is his interpretation.
My friend, I know the interpretation. This is your scholar. This is your boss, not my boss. He is saying to you that. So are you saying to me you don't agree with them, or you agree?
I agree with him because the verse doesn't say
Okay,
this.
you agree.
This is
So
his
thank you.
opinion.
So now you are saying that your prophet, he have a privilege that if you walk in the street and he see a million Muslim women in his way, he can
My
F them
friend.
all, and the husband have to divorce them. Why?
According to the verse, the prophet marry any woman who he wants. He marry. He don't go to the woman that's already
My
married.
friend, she is
It the
married. She
woman
is
who
married.
comes
What
to
do
him.
you mean? She is married. It says he have a privilege that if he have seen a woman and she is married, her husband have to divorce her.
This is the opinion of the scholar. He is not.
He is not
The
bringing
verse
his
doesn't say-
opinion. No, this is not the opinion of the scholar. He says
Yes.
all the ulama. Hold on. They said all the
This is
ulama
why-
agree, and you are the one who quote for me Ibn al-Arabi before, so you cannot say I don't believe in Ibn al-Arabi. Remember, you are the one who said to me that that's
Yes,
what Ibn al-Arabi said. So this is Ibn al-Arabi.
All the
So
commentary
hold on.
can
No, this is
Right
not.
under-
No, you see, this is
I'm
not
not
a commentary only. The proof of it is the story of Zayd. He forced Zayd to divorce his wife, and he flirted with the wife in the house. And we do not know actually. You know what? When the Muslims they say, hold on. When the Muslims they say that prove to me that Muhammad was sleeping with the wife. Obviously, he was sleeping with the wife. Otherwise, why Muhammad was going to the house? Listen to me. If are you allowed as a Muslim to enter the house of somebody without his permission of the husband?
Show me where the
Don't
prophet
stop saying show me. No, I showed you. Are you allowed to enter a house of a man? He is married when the husband is not there. Yes or no, as a Muslim?
Show me.
Stop saying show me. I'm asking you, are you allowed to enter the house of the husband if the husband is not there, when the woman is alone in her house as a Muslim? Yes or no?
It depends if he is your adopted son.
Oh, okay. So now you are saying to me, which make it more ugly, Muhammad, he is taking advantage that this is his adopted son, which means he is a real father, and he go inside the house and he play with the wife. Look at the evil man. You know, look at this, guys. It's the bent. It's the bent of what? If he is an adopted son, you can do it. Okay, so how you can go inside the house using the privilege that you are a father of this person, you are his father, and that giving you the right to get in, and nobody will talk about it because simply you are the father. And this is why Muhammad, he married Zainab to Zayd to have an access to her house, so he can sleep with her and nobody will talk. You just made it clear. So Muhammad, he don't believe in adoption. He don't care for this guy. He found it an opportunity. He will marry him to this woman so he can have access to the house anytime, and then he sleep with the women. And when Muhammad now became powerful, he did not need this cover. He want her to be in his house. He cannot wait without her. So he said, okay, you know what? Zayd, divorce her. He went to the house and he told her to tell him that your father was here flirting with me. Is that a good ethic, that you go to the wife and she is married? Be honest. Do you respect if your father come to your house and he flirt with your wife, only flirt, did not touch her ass or did not kiss her or did not sleep with her, only flirt, do you respect your father after that?
If you respect your audience, you will not lie, because you know that the Zayd, he came to prophet and he said to them,
well, okay, hold on.
Okay,
Hold on. If I show you in the story, it says that what I am saying, what do you do?
What if I show you that
what if I show you? No, you cannot show me, because even the verse in the Quran says it clearly. Allah said to Muhammad, why you are hiding what you have in your heart? Correct? Allah himself, what kind of God he is encouraging a man to announce his love, his lost to a married woman when she is married? What kind of God he says that? In chapter 33 verse number 37 it says that exactly, and we can go right now in the Quran.
Why you don't tell the people that Zayd he want to divorce?
My friend, no. Zayd, he decided to divorce after she told him that your father was here and he was playing with me.
No, my friend, this story is saying.
Okay, do you accept the challenge? Do you accept the challenge? Do you accept the challenge if I show you that?
I will show you what I say.
No, do you accept the challenge if I show you that? Yes or no? Do you accept the challenge? We can go right now and we can see the challenge. Do you accept the challenge? Yes or no? If I show you that this is what it says. Huh?
You are showing the part of the story and you hate.
I'm not showing. I will make you read the whole story. What do you say? Is that okay? I will make you read the whole page.
Okay, go.
All right. Let us go.
Always you are making things in your mind.
Let us see. Let us see. Okay. Here we go. Let us see.
Just playing just one day.
All right. Let us see. Let us see.
I
want you to read for me what is in front of you, please. You know Arabic, and you translate for us. I will highlight for you the story.
I don't see it in this screen. Just wait
no problem.
Until I refresh.
But you promise me now, if this is what it happened, that your prophet he flirt with the wife when she is in the husband house, she is still married to him, you will admit that Muhammad is a scam. And not only that, you will see after that it says فَفَطِنَ Zayd. So now Zayd, he said to him, uh-oh. read from here. Do you see the screen now?
Wait.
Did it arrive to you or not yet?
Wait. I have a bad connection. Wait.
Until now you don't have it yet.
Wait, I get it now.
Okay, good. Read for us. Read and translate.
Is this Ibn Kathir or what?
This is Al-Qurtubi.
Qurtubi.
Read and translate. Let people enjoy the ethic of your prophet. Does it say there? Look like you are not going to translate, aren't you? Aren't you